The final deception, signs of the last hour. Islam teaches that before the day of judgment, humanity will face its greatest trials, not through open war alone, but through deception, confusion, and loss of faith. Among the final signs are three immense events: the rise of Dajjal, the return of Prophet Isa, Jesus, and the release of Yajooj and Majooj. These are not stories of fear, but warnings meant to awaken belief. Part 1. Dajjal, the greatest fitna. The Prophet Muhammad warned that no trial from the creation of Adam until the last hour will be greater than Dajjal. Dajjal will appear in a world weakened by injustice, famine, and spiritual emptiness. He will claim to be a savior and eventually claim divinity. Allah will allow him to perform extraordinary acts as a test, bringing rain, reviving dead land, and offering wealth and food to those who follow him. But this is deception. Dajjal is described as one-eyed, a sign that his vision of truth is flawed. Between his eyes will be written, "Kafir disbeliever, visible to those with faith." He will use control, fear, and false miracles to mislead humanity. Many will follow him, not because he is truthful, but because the world will be desperate. The Prophet instructed believers to seek refuge in Allah from the fitna of Dajjal in every prayer. Part 2. Darkness before relief. As Dajjal's influence spreads, truth will be mocked and falsehood embraced. Believers will be persecuted. Faith will feel heavy. At the moment when deception seems complete, Allah's help will descend. Part 3. The return of Prophet Isa, As. Islam teaches that a Prophet Isa, Jesus, was not crucified, but raised by Allah and preserved for a final mission. He will descend near a white minaret in Damascus, following the Sharia of Prophet Muhammad. Isa, As, will confront Dajjal. When Dajjal sees him, his false power will collapse. According to Hadith, Dajjal will melt like salt in water and will be killed. With Dajjal's death, the greatest deception in history ends. Justice spreads and truth is restored. But another trial soon follows. Part 4, Dhul-Qarnayn and the final chaos, 440. Long before these events, Allah speaks in the Quran of a righteous ruler named Dhul-Qarnayn. He built a massive barrier of iron and copper to imprison Yajooj and Majooj, corrupt beings who spread destruction across the land. That barrier was never meant to last forever. After Dajjal's defeat, Allah will allow it to collapse. Part 5, Yajooj and Majooj. Yajooj and Majooj will surge across the earth in overwhelming numbers, consuming everything in their path. Even Isa, As, and the believers will retreat and turn to dua. Allah alone will destroy Yajooj and Majooj without battle, reminding humanity that true power belongs only to Him. Conclusion: these signs are not given to create fear, but faith. They remind us that deception is the greatest danger,